What it is? Welcome to the We'll Get to It podcast. I'm your host Joe, and I'm joined here by.
I'm also a host, and I'm Arik.
Yeah.
How dare you?
All right, I wasn't meant. It wasn't meant to come out that way. All right, you know, Arik, I'm
That's
pretty.
how it's said.
You want to start over?
No.
There you go.
I'm too tired.
There you go.
I'm watching Titans all day.
That's what you get.
It's drained the energy from me.
Arik, I'm pretty hyped today.
Are you?
No, I want to kill
Yeah,
myself.
it's okay.
No, I want to kill myself.
Why are you metaphorically hyped? No, not metaphorically. That's the wrong word to use. Why are you fake hyped?
No, I wasn't. That was a fake out.
Yeah.
Why do I want to kill myself? Should be the problem.
No, but let's stick to the docket.
To the docket. Oh no, that was just gonna.
Is that on the docket?
No.
I'm not assisting.
That wasn't a transition at all. I just wanted to say that because I thought it was.
I'm not
funny.
assisting.
That was pretty funny.
I'm not assisting suicide.
Please.
No.
Well, this is some stuff I missed from last week because we were pretty tired. So.
Oh, is there rollover?
Yeah. There's a little rollover. First up, it's you a fan of Tim Burton? You like Tim Burton?
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing like I think this is his first TV thing that he's doing, which is with Netflix. He's doing a Wednesday Addams TV show.
Wednesday Addams?
Yeah, from the Addams family. You know the little girl.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's doing one of those shows. So, like a Netflix show. I don't know if it's animated or gonna be live action. I hope it's animated.
It's probably gonna be animated, knowing
like
him.
Stop motion animation.
That sounds like a lot of effort to do for a show. They might do it though, because shows are getting pretty reckless nowadays.
It's Tim Burton.
Yeah, and Tim Burton.
By
reckless, I mean like in a good way. Of like they're like, fuck it, throw a bunch of money at it.
Yeah, I have some more things to add about that recklessness. That's when we talk about WandaVision.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
We'll get to that though. We'll get to it. That's the name of the podcast.
Roll credits.
God.
Roll the credits.
End it now. Constantine. You ever see Constantine, the TV show? Or
the Element.
What?
There's an element called Constantine, I think. I gotta look it up now. No, I've never seen Constantine.
Were you the one who talked to me about Constantine? Point is, they're thinking of doing another movie. It could be Keanu Reeves. Constantine.
Oh, that's copper.
Yeah. How do you spaghetti metal?
It's a copper nickel alloy.
Spaghetti metal.
Why is it called spaghetti metal?
Because it's Italian?
No. No.
Why else would it be called spaghetti metal? I don't know.
Maybe the way it's formed.
Oh, like it's spaghetti.
Yeah, maybe.
They
They don't call spaghettification like from a black hole spaghettification because it's Italian. Because it makes you turn into spaghetti.
Constantine might be Keanu Reeves' sequel.
It's a show you said, yeah?
It was a movie first with Keanu Reeves in like 2005. Whoa. Yeah, this was like shortly after that.
Oh wow, okay.
So
Yeah.
this is before he knew how to act.
Post Bill and Ted?
Post Matrix.
Post Matrix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa. People forget that before John Wick, there's a lot of in between.
Johnny Mnemonic.
No, that's before Matrix.
It is before Matrix.
Between Matrix and John Wick, there was a lot of Keanu Reeves movies that nobody saw.
Yeah, I'm now discovering that also.
Yeah.
Every time like on Netflix I see like a thing and I'm like, the lawyer in this movie.
Yeah. Like
Weird.
Devil's Advocate.
Yeah.
Or Bram Stoker's Dracula.
He's in Bram Stoker's Dracula?
It does a terrible English accent.
Bram Stoker's Dracula. I said Bram Stoker.
I think I also said Stoker.
No.
It's Stoker.
I hope he didn't die of a stroke.
He's been dead for like 100 years.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's just keep gunning through this so we can get through it. Maybe. I said maybe we'll talk about that. We're not.
What was it?
Don't worry about it. It's maybe.
Well, it's just like...
It was like a Cruella de Vil thing, but I'm like...
Okay.
It was like a solo movie they were doing.
Oh, I saw an ad, I think.
There's a trailer for it, but I'm like, I don't care about 101 Dalmatians, and I don't think Arik does either. I don't think you've ever seen... Have you seen 101 Dalmatians?
Yeah, the original ones?
The cartoon ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the real live action one that came out a long time ago.
Seen the live action one.
I've seen
and
all of them.
Of the live action one, I've only ever seen 102 Dalmatians, which is a sequel to 100.
Isn't it 100 Dalmatians, the first one?
101.
101, and then it goes 102.
102.
Maybe 103, sequel, prequel, triquel.
Yeah.
Joe immediately looked down at his notebook.
Well, no, it's because I was like...
Next thing.
I was like, what? That confused me.
Yeah.
Put down. This as an anchor to reality.
Why is there a bunch of squiggles all over your notebook?
Don't worry about that.
It's just upset scribbling.
Don't worry about that.
It's just angry squiggles.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
on one blank page that only has squiggles.
Did you see the new Aladdin?
No.
You didn't see it?
Mm-mm.
You should probably watch that.
I heard it was good.
Yeah,
People
I heard
didn't
it was
like
okay.
Jafar. People didn't like Jafar.
People didn't like Jafar,
But they loved Will Smith.
They liked Will Smith. Yeah.
And I listened to a couple of songs.
So, the main guy in that, Aladdin, the titular Aladdin,
Aladdin.
might play Ezra Bridger in an upcoming, and then I took some sideways notes. Ezra and Thrawn show for Disney Plus. I found this out independently.
Oh, Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Ezra
Bridger.
I thought for some reason I said Ezra Miller.
No, there's a lot of things named Ezra out there.
Wait, who's Ezra Miller?
Flash.
Oh.
He's the one who punched that lady.
He looks homeless, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, this Flash.
Yeah, the guy who like punched the lady. Or,
Not my Flash.
Or did not punch a lady. I don't know. It was weird.
Wait, what? He punched someone?
Yeah. Or,
Like in life?
Yeah, in life. Ezra Miller
Oh.
chokes the lady out or punches her or something. People wanted to cancel him for it, but it kind of just assault.
Fuck, I keep hitting Y.
Assault. Shocking fan attack video.
Oh, was someone like swarming him?
No, it's right.
He
It's right.
started to choke them.
Yeah, look, it's right there. Literally, it's just 16 seconds. You can. It's super fast.
I gotta mute the thing.
Yeah. I'll pad for time.
Okay.
So yeah, Aladdin might play Ezra Bridger, not Ezra Miller.
That's cool.
Look at that. Look at that.
Choke slammed her. Ezra Miller choke slammed this woman.
Oh, nice.
Why did they flip the camera? Did they think that they could switch it?
I have no idea why.
Because if you start the
I think maybe
recording
they
like
were.
this, it won't.
I think maybe they
auto-rotate.
were just following him. You know, but like
It's like a cool shot. They were following the lady going down.
You know, it's really weird. I don't know.
Damn, that's crazy.
Man, that was over in a flash.
Oh, what a comment.
What a comment. But yeah. So he's gonna play Ezra Bridger.
Learn it?
It's very strong rumors that he's gonna do that. Moving on.
Whoa, bro.
Oh, he chokeslammed her onto a pad, by the way, also. It's staged.
Did he?
Yeah, that's a pad that he also helps her down onto.
That looks like snow to me, man.
No, there's a pad right there. Look, watch.
Whoa, bro.
You can see it like for like a couple frames, but right there on a pad.
That looks like a concrete step to
That
me.
might be a concrete step, not a pad.
That looks like very much.
Thought
like,
it was a
that looks
pad.
like the curb.
I thought that was a pad.
That looks like the curb to me, but we need some. Yeah, this is really old though. This is like.
Yeah, all of this is from months ago.
Yeah, I don't know when the original video happened, but it's really old.
Jesus Christ, Ezra Miller.
Yeah, fucking choking the lady out. Oh, there's some Space Jam images, and I'm gonna say this: I'm not a fan of the new costume.
Of the new costume?
Yeah, the new uniform they got for the fucking
Space Jam.
A new leg.
Uniform.
Yeah, I'm kind of not a fan
This?
of it. Yeah, kind of not a fan of it.
Let me see.
I think maybe it's because I like the old one so much, but I don't know. Like
This one?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't like the blue. I think.
I don't know. I'm
Too much
I'm,
blue on
I'm
blue on blue.
50 on it. I'm 50.
You know what I'm saying?
On it.
It's like blue, dark blue on baby blue
Yeah.
with blue.
I don't like the color of this, I guess.
Yeah.
I do like the circle thing. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Cause
If
it
this was
transfers
white with
over.
that blue, would have
Yeah,
been fine.
maybe if it was white, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe like a white on red, orange, blue.
Oh, is this the
almost?
Monstars? No, I think this is like a fan thing.
Dude, if that's the Monstars,
They're not gonna be called the Monstars. They're gonna be called the Goon Squad.
why are they being called the Goon Squad?
I don't fucking know.
They're called the Goon Squad?
They're called the Goon Squad, not the Monstars.
What's the plot of this new one? Does anyone know?
I have no clue.
Interesting.
I've been avoiding spoilers for it,
Mm.
and there hasn't been a trailer for it either. So
Oh, has it just been images?
just images and stuff like that. So not a fan of the new costume.
What was the plot of the last one or the first one? It was
Michael Jordan retires from basketball.
tries to play baseball,
Tries to play baseball.
loses a lot.
Sucks. Well, no, they let him win.
They do let him win.
They're like fastball.
Michael, it's a fastball.
It's a fastball. These are like, which is real by the way. That they and you know that Netflix Michael Jordan one.
Yeah,
They say like
that happened.
he went like in a 100 hit winning streak. You think that just happens in baseball?
Yeah, that's
Come
funny.
on. You know that.
They were just helping.
Yeah, because they're like, who wants to strike out Michael Jordan?
I would wanna. I'm the best in the baseball field, Michael, not also, you.
You know, they're all. I think he played for like a Carolina team or something.
Yeah, and they're all like, we love Michael Jordan,
and it's like that's his hometown. Or something. So it's
they're
like,
all homies.
Yeah, they're not gonna strike him. I wouldn't want to strike out. I wouldn't even want to like.
I'd strike out Michael Jordan.
I wouldn't want to strike out Michael Jordan. I have too much respect for the man.
I'd strike him out.
Also, he's very petty, so
he's also very rude on the basketball court.
Yeah,
kind of asshole.
He might sue me.
Yeah, very good basketball player though.
Amazing. This is a good sign for me for the Mortal Kombat film because we have HBO Max now.
HBO Max.
You know, so we're gonna get that Mortal Kombat film. By the way,
we do.
If you want to see something new from HBO, you have to watch it within a month or they get it out. Why are you looking at my finger? Stop doing that. Keep pointing. That's so distracting.
You're distracting me.
In my pocket. Yeah. My God. I'm dealing with a child. No wonder your teachers hated you.
No, they hated me because I...
Stop. Blink! You fucking psychopath!
I was trying to fuck with Joe. I was only staring at his forehead.
And I was bucking and weaving, like, going like, what the fuck is he doing?
What were you saying? What was happening? I'm crying.
Fuck. What was I saying? The HBO Max thing. So, like, you know how, like, we do, like, we're doing that, like, new movie every time.
You're putting it in my face now. Your finger's in my face like this. Okay?
Yeah. Back off.
I can't. What do you mean?
Back off.
You're the one with your hand in my face, mister.
Bricks. You know, we were doing that thing where it's all like, what the fuck you doing?
You got, like, something in your beard, dude.
Ugh.
What is that?
Shine from saliva. Because I was shocked at what the
There's drool in Joe's beard.
Yeah. I drool.
So we gotta watch them before a month happens, or else they kick them out.
Those movies get out, and I assume they're gonna put them back later.
Mm-hmm.
But I think just now to like, hey, you gotta watch it now, so sign in now and
then like theatrical release later. I'm assuming or something.
Well, I think that's why they're taking it off, so that people can
go to the movies. Yeah,
that makes sense. But yeah, so
I feel like it should be the opposite, where it's like, hey, it's gonna release in movies, and then in a month it'll go on HBO.
You know, whatever. It's
damn you, capitalism.
Okay, we're on the right side, I think.
Who is?
Like
me and you?
Yeah, we're on the right side.
I'm not getting any money for this.
No, I mean like we're on the right side because it's like doesn't matter. We have no stake in the battle.
True.
That's the right side. That's the right side in any conflict. The one where you're just
impartial.
Yeah. It's like, hey.
Not me. No, not me.
Yeah, I'm not doing nothing. But Mortal Kombat, the new movie coming up. Why did I show you my notes?
I don't know. I can't read it.
Yeah. Allegedly, there are drums of blood on the set.
I believe that.
Like
yeah,
the
like
oil
drums?
like
tankers of blood. Yeah, or
yeah, like
not tankers.
Oil
drums. Yeah.
Of blood. That's
yeah.
pretty. Fucking...
Have you seen the trailer?
I've seen the trailer.
It's very cool.
I love the trailer.
The what's it?
Did we talk about this already?
No.
Not on here, but I think you and me.
I don't think we talked about the trailer.
Because I remember specifically talking about the blood,
ice stab.
The ice stab with the blood.
Was I talking to you about that?
I mean, come on. Man.
I watched a video about it. Did we watch the same video?
No.
Interesting. The Sub-Zero. Yeah. He does the like stab thing, freezes the guy's blood, catches it, and stabs him. It's so cool.
It's pretty cool.
And there's like the dragon made of fire.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
There's no Johnny Cage in that movie.
That we know of.
It might be the guy.
I want to see balls shatter in that movie.
That's what I want to see. Johnny Cage.
Dude, Johnny Cage is just
Johnny
insane.
Cage is my favorite.
I want to see someone do the splits and then do the nut punch.
That's it.
At
least like a mid-credit scene.
Did that happen in the old one?
It did. He did it to Goro. Mortal Kombat movie nut punch. He did that shit to Goro.
He did do it to Goro. There's a gif of it.
Yeah. Bam! Right there.
He did it to Goro, and then they did a close-up of his eyes.
Yeah.
And Goro goes, oh!
Yeah, that Goro looked like shit, though.
It did. It's all practical, though. I love that.
I do love that, though.
It looks like shit, though.
It looks like shit. Some practical stuff looks great, some does not. Look at that.
That's the video game.
Yeah, I know. But just look at that.
Yeah, I want to see a clean-ass one of that.
Yeah, I want to see that shit in slow-mo.
Who played this Johnny Cage?
Fucking don't know.
Is that like a
I don't know
no-name actor?
I don't know who that guy
kinda
is. If I'm being 100% honest with you.
I am
1990s.
95.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about the
So Ryan, or I'm not sure who said this. I didn't really click in the article, but I thought it was pretty fucking Christopher Lyndon Ashby.
Lyndon Ashby.
I don't know.
That's who plays Johnny Cage.
Lyndon
The
Ashby.
Teen Wolf.
He's also in Resident Evil Extinction. I think that's my favorite one. I don't know why.
I don't remember the Resident Evil movies enough.
That's the only one I think I've saw, so that's why it's my favorite one.
Is Resident Evil the one with Pyramid Head?
Silent Hill.
No, but in the movie, is there like a...
Silent
It's
Hill.
the zombie thing, right? Resident Evil?
It's Silent Hill.
No, I know, but Resident Evil is a zombie movie?
Yeah.
Is there a scene... I don't think it's Pyramid Head specifically, but there's a scene with... Like, they're in, like, a place, and there's, like, a thing with a chainsaw that's trying to kill her.
I think you're mixing things up here.
Resident Evil...
There's a lot of enemies with the chainsaw,
movie
so...
Pyramid Head. Images.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
With this?
Yeah, this thing is just a hood.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's not Pyramid Head.
It's not
That's-
Pyramid. That's Pyramid Head.
That's very much Pyramid Head.
That's Pyramid Head.
That's Nemesis. Oh no, he just shouts stars. Some stupid shit like that. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Resident Evil.
Right.
Again, I only ever saw the third one. I
Mm.
played all the games though.
I think I've played...
7's real good.
Is the Jill Valentine?
That's a name, yeah.
What's the one with her? Is that 3?
There's
The
two.
newer one.
There's 3.
The newer one.
It's Resident Evil 3
That's the one that I've played, I think.
with blue shirt, blue tank top.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Valentine.
And you're like on a boat or something?
No.
Like a cruise ship?
You're wrong again.
No, there's one where you're on a cruise ship and you're Jill Valentine.
Cruise ship and you're Jill Valentine. See, every time you go a step in the right direction, you have to say something last minute to just veer it completely off. I think you're mixing things.
It was a newer... It was like a remaster, I think, or something.
I don't remember cruise ship. Revelations, you mean?
Revelations, maybe.
I never played that one.
Yeah, the Queen Zenobia.
That's probably not how it's pronounced, because they mispronounced it.
Yeah, you're on a ship, and then there's... I remember specifically, because, like, the end of the game is, like, the ship's going down, and, like, the water's rising or something, and then you gotta get out or something.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Don't remember.
was like
Ouroboros. They say that a lot. Huh?
Ouroboros.
Well, they say Resident Evil. In Resident Evil 5, they say Ouroboros.
There's the thing. There it is.
There it is. You know...
Yes. My mind's like a steel trap, I've always said.
Hey, editor.
You look at one side of me. You look at one side of the steel trap, and there's just the back walls blown out.
It's literally like it's two fences propped up to make like an angle, so it looks like it's completely
Yeah.
like enclosed, but like it's like one of those signs that say "keep out."
Yeah.
But then literally you just walk around them.
Yeah.
They're empty.
It's like one of those sitcoms sets where like it looks like a home, but then you look like behind the other way that the actors are looking, and it's just a blown out wall with a studio audience.
Yeah,
That's
your
my brain.
Yeah, that's your brain. What were we on about?
And the studio audience is life.
How did we get to Resident Evil? Fuck me.
Pyramid Head. What's on the list?
It was Deadpool.
Mortal Kombat.
No, because we were already past that.
Johnny Cage.
It's Ryan Reynolds. I said.
Reynolds.
Did I say Ryan Reynolds?
You said Ryan, and then I think I cut you off.
How did we get to Resident Evil?
I think
I genuinely hold on.
It was Mortal. Look. It was the Mortal Kombat thing. Remember, because we went to Lyndon Ashby.
Resident Evil, Extinction. That's my favorite. That's my
your favorite one. And then I went
Pyramid Head.
Jill Valentine.
Yeah.
Cruise ship.
Cruise ship. Yeah.
And then you went no. And then I went Queen Zenobia.
Yeah.
And then we found the picture.
Yeah. We gotta listen back on the edit for this. I genuinely want to know.
That was the exact train of thought.
I want to see it. I want to.
You want to see it unfold?
Yeah. I want to see what people see
when we speak.
When we speak. What people see.
What?
Nothing.
I saw they had Kong Skull Island on Hulu.
Yeah, they have that.
It's pretty cool.
Well, they have it on HBO Max.
I mean HBO Max.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta tell you the G story. That's gonna be
G?
yeah, the arc and then the little G next
Oh
to you.
yeah.
That's when we go off.
Joe on the HBO Max thing. There's 2 profiles, Joe, and then Arik G.
Yeah.
And I think Arik is also in lowercase letters.
No, it's capital.
Oh, it's capital, but the G is lowercase.
The G is lowercase. Yes. I'll tell you when we go off.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a weird. That's a weird thing. So, do you miss Stan Lee cameos in Marvel things?
A little bit. I miss seeing the man.
Well, they're trying to think of alternatives to that now. One of the names that popped up, Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds.
Just have Ryan Reynolds in the movies
Ryan
now,
Reynolds
like as Deadpool,
as Deadpool,
or just Ryan Reynolds.
I think Deadpool specifically. I wrote Deadpool.
I wrote that right there. See, I could read that too. I see Deadpool.
Yeah. I wrote that nice.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
The rest of it did not.
You did him justice.
Yeah. The rest of it I did not.
I don't know what the thing to the right of that says. Gourmet?
Cameos.
No. Okay.
That's a C.
Does that not say gourmet?
No. That's a C. That's an A. That's an M.
That's a gourmet.
That's an E. That's an O. And that's an S.
Deadpool gourmet?
Yeah. I also like how sometimes I fit it all in one line.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I take 2.
Why do you do that?
I don't know.
Why did Aladdin Ezra Bridger
That's right.
take 2 lines of?
Yeah, it all depends on what I'm like. If this one, with this one, I was sitting on the table writing this.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, I was just kind of like glancing through.
Like
things.
on your leg, probably, or something.
Just like
Yeah.
real fast, or like maybe like in the middle of traffic, went, "Hey, this is pretty big news."
You're a specimen, Joseph.
Yeah, you are too.
You're built different
Thank you.
in the best possible way.
Yeah, we've reached the end of the notes, so now we can talk about the things we're gonna talk
All
about.
right.
You want to talk about WandaVision first or Man of Steel first? I think WandaVision first, since I think Man of Steel is our main topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down. I don't have a preference either way.
Okay, so WandaVision spoilers.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the ghost thing and
And then
timestamps and all
Yeah.
that stuff. Make a mark 22.
22.
Fuck.
Quadruple 2s.
That was pretty cool.
So
Thoughts?
ooh, this is Ghost Auric. Skip to like 50-40 for no more spoilers on WandaVision and for Superman. On WandaVision?
Yeah. What did you
I think
like
that it was really good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
The only thing that was really goofy was the CGI.
Yeah.
It got weird.
It got a little wonky. Yeah.
It did. But
That's on a TV budget.
it's a TV budget and they had to do it really fast, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So like
Quick turnaround.
So you know the CG team did what they could with it, and
Yeah.
you know it didn't take away from my enjoyment all that much.
Yeah.
That I really liked that bit with like the runes.
Yeah, that was a good. See, they foreshadowed it in the previously, and when they did that fucking thing where it's all like, "Oh no, Wanda,
No.
it doesn't work unless you enter while there's runes are here."
Only the witch who made the runes can
Yeah.
cast the spells.
And I literally went, "Oh, that's probably gonna come back later."
I whenever I'm watching shit that like I'm invested in, I actively turn that part of my brain off.
Sometimes.
Yeah, no, I mean that if I'm into it, I turn that part of my brain off.
Sometimes.
Like all the times. Like in Titans right now that I'm watching, I do not turn that part of my brain off.
Yeah, because I mean you don't need to.
Yeah, because like there's a whole thing with like a lady, and I'm like, oh, she's gonna die.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I really liked it too. Some people are disappointed, and I can see
With
why. Well, see, this is kind of not a fault on the show. It's a fault on the audience.
I saw someone saying something about there was a character in it or whatever, and
We
they
can
were
do
like,
spoilers. If,
I don't know I don't remember the name. Is the thing.
yeah.
I gotta look at my phone.
No,
Check.
just keep talking and I'll...
I will. It's like someone said something about like they saw a character, or like they ruined the reveal of a character or something in the last episode or something.
Ruin the reveal of a character.
I don't know. Someone who's really into comic books.
I really don't.
You know them.
No, I don't know what you're talking about though.
Is it this one?
If it's who I think you're talking about, it was actually like up here somewhere.
No, that's not how I have this organized.
Oh, you don't have it by date?
No.
No. It was in that
Oh.
one. No. This one?
This one?
I think so.
No.
The one after that, fall.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Who's Evan Peters?
That's Quicksilver, man.
Oh, is that the character's name, or is that like
No, that's the actor's name.
What is the point of complaining about this?
Well, that's what it's like. It turned out to be like a nothing character.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's people like trying to input their own like fantasies into the show or whatever.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a waste of that. You literally had the same Quicksilver from another set of franchises, and you gave him the exact same powers, and you went, it's no one.
What do you mean they had him?
They had him. They literally. Did they? Yes, it was Quicksilver, man.
Where?
What are you talking about?
The guy that played Quicksilver
in the X-Men movies is here. He's the guy who was Ralph.
That was the one.
The one who played the fake Quicksilver.
Yeah,
is literally the Quicksilver
one from
the X-Men.
Oh,
yes.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I haven't seen the X-Men
told you
movies.
that.
I haven't seen the X-Men movies.
I told you. We talk about it in many times.
Have we?
And you go, yeah, that is him. You not alone.
There's no way.
Yeah. All right, we've talked about this. We've had this conversation.
My brain's going.
Your brain's fucking gone.
It's going.
Yeah. But I do get that.
I don't think it's that.
That's a legitimate complaint.
The only issue that like I think that a lot of the issues that happen are that like I'm very easygoing when it comes to watching shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And so
sometimes.
I don't. Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
But most times I would say, not sometimes. Most times.
Most
I'm pretty easygoing when it comes to watching shows. I can watch a lot of dog shit and be happy.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching Titans. A lot of people don't like it or whatever.
First season's okay.
That's what I heard. The first season's okay. I'm liking it so far. It's not bad. I can see some of the issues with it. That's Yeah. But like with WandaVision, I think people are just they got a hard on for wanting to just like. The cool thing about the Marvel universe is that there's so many possibilities that things can be. And so people just start coming up with like, it's going to be like this from this comic, and then it's going to be this, and then it's going to lead into this. And then it's fine. But then like, if it's not the thing that they've crafted in their brain,
yeah,
then they hate it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I turn my brain, like, I start like maybe theory crafting in my head. I'm like, oh, maybe it's something to do with like leading into this. That. Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is going to go into the Doctor Strange movies, I think, is where my brain is going to.
And there is still that.
Yeah.
Because did you see the end credit scenes and the mid credits?
Yeah. I saw the one with her, like, doing with the book.
Yeah, she wasn't doing all that. She was just...
I thought there was more hands.
I think she was just, like...
I thought there was more hands.
No. Not that much hands. I don't think there was that much hands.
There was, like, a her cooking.
Yeah.
And then, like, a her...
I think that's
astral projection.
No. I think that's her, like, you know how she can set up, like, the TV world?
Mm-hmm.
I think that she set up, like, a little world like that. And she set it up so, like, there's, like, a Wanda cooking and all that stuff. So that there's somebody looking. They're like, oh, it's just Wanda being Wanda. Look at her.
Oh, that's what you thought from that?
That's what I took from it.
She's, like, it's secluded in nowhere. I don't think she cares about people seeing her. I think it was, like, maybe her, like, separating, like, this is Wanda in two different states. This is going to be me relaxing, and then this is going to be me learning about magic.
I don't think it's that. I think it's that, like, because there's no way that they're just going to let her walk away after all the shit she did.
She's powerful enough to do that.
Yeah, but still, you think that's going to stop people and fucking... People are idiots.
I don't think it's going to matter, like, because, like, what she does. I think that's, like, for her personally is, like, one is, like, relaxation, maybe, like, trying to just, like, unwind or something.
I don't take it as that. I think it's what I said, which is like, this is like a fake distraction thing.
Maybe.
But yeah, I do think it was kind of a waste of that whole Evan Peters thing.
I don't care that much about it.
I think it was like, you had him. Like, what? Why have him if it was just gonna be Ralph? Some guy named Ralph Boner.
Yeah, Ralph Boner. That's a good joke, though. It did make me giggle.
Yeah, it was a good joke. What do you say, Ralph Boner? It's Banner or something.
No, he did not. They did not make a joke about that. I thought they were going to, but they did not.
Yeah, because it wasn't spelled Boner. It was spelled
Bohner.
Didn't have like an A in it or something.
No, it was Bohner. I thought he was gonna go. It's Bonner.
Yeah,
but they did not do that.
Should have done that.
She went, no, that's too on the nose.
But then he has speed powers, but then he doesn't.
It's because that's what, like, the witch did.
It's weird, because that's literally Quicksilver's speed.
Yeah, that's what the witch did.
I don't know, man. It looked
I'm
weird.
just saying, dude, it's fine.
It's fucking weird. I don't know. I think it was a waste of that shit, man. I think it was straight up a waste. I think it was.
I don't care.
That
enough.
was literally a fake out for the audience, which there's a lot of. And
yeah, and I think it's because they have to do that now because people are just constantly coming up with shit.
Yeah,
so it's
but
making
even then,
it so that they're like
they still predicted what the main bad person was.
Yeah, they're like,
Agatha.
oh, it's Agatha Harkness.
Yeah.
But when I was looking up Agatha Harkness, I was like, oh, is she gonna turn to be an evil-looking old woman? But
She kind of
didn't.
was.
No,
She was
she
getting
didn't
like,
turn into a grandma.
she was turning like ghastly.
Yeah, but she didn't turn into a grandma, which is what she always looks like in the comics.
Yeah.
And see, again, because I'd sullied my brain by looking at the information that's in the comic books, I was like, she's gonna become a grandma.
Yeah.
She's gonna become a grandma. I know she's gonna become a grandma. And she didn't become a grandma, and I was like, she didn't become a grandma? What the fuck?
Yeah. But
Yeah. If I untaint my brain from anything comic related, I can just enjoy them as the simpleton I am.
Yeah.
I can just let them throw whatever at my face, and I'll be like, good, like it.
Thumbs up.
What else happened though in it? Other Vision.
Other Vision.
Vision's back.
Or not.
I think Vision's back.
I think it's that Vision's gonna go off on a quest, and he's gonna go
and try to learn,
do his own arc. Maybe bring Ultron back, because Vision was built off of Ultron.
Yeah.
So that could be a thing.
Or Ultron was built off of Vision. No.
Vision was
made from
Ultron
Ultron's
and Jarvis.
And Jarvis, yeah.
And they both mended to create Vision.
What I think what happened with that was like, so she says, she's like, you're the piece of the Mind Stone that was with me.
Yeah, which I gathered because when she created that fake,
there was like a yellow.
There was a yellow tint.
Yeah. So like, ooh. But I think what happened was when he touched him, he was like, that whole situation was, you were the body of Vision, and I am the
memory.
The memory.
Yeah.
So he's like, if I give you what I am,
yeah,
then you won't be Vision again, and Vision can exist again.
Yes.
And Wanda can
be
happy.
A version of Vision.
A version of Vision.
Yeah.
But he has all of Vision's memories.
Yes.
So what's the difference? What was the thing that they were talking about?
They were talking about the boat.
The boat thing?
Where it's like if you take off the planks
that are
rotting and then put new planks.
I love that.
Is it still the same boat? And then they just constantly...
I love shit like that.
Yeah. I did like that. Vision's stuff was the best.
Yeah, I agree.
In this whole show.
Yeah.
Like that was my favorite stuff. But yeah, so I think it's kind of like that Vision isn't the Vision we know yet.
Yeah.
But he's gonna go off on his own journey.
Do you think he's gonna show up in like Doctor Strange or something, or
I don't think he is.
Or some like a or the new show that's coming out, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I don't think he is. I think he's literally gonna like do the same thing Wanda is, but different. Like roam around, like try.
But like, what do you think he's gonna pop up in? Is what I'm asking.
I don't know. There's really nothing I could see him popping up in, because I don't think Falcon and the Winter Soldier is like.
I don't know when that takes place, like time wise.
They all take place around the same time.
Like, are they like kind of lined up essentially? Like,
yeah,
all this is happening at the same time.
Yeah, essentially.
Ooh, and then the thing with the alien,
yeah, pointing to Nick Fury.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh, that's Nick up there. That's Nick Fury.
Because we don't know. Yeah.
There
was no astrophysicist reveal, by the way. We were all like, it's Reed Richards. Reed Richards is gonna be the astrophysicist who gives it the truck. Remember the truck?
Oh. Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic. There was no astrophysicist was nobody.
I don't know why people thought that.
Well, because they kept just going like astrophysicist. Hey, I have an astrophysicist. He's on the way. Oh, my astrophysicist is here.
Who was the astrophysicist that came?
No one. There wasn't.
They didn't show, no?
They didn't show an astrophysicist.
There could still be someone that pops up.
That doesn't matter.
Or it could be someone else. Maybe it's Bruce Banner.
He's not an astrophysicist.
No, I think he's like a radioactive something.
Yeah, he was a gamma doctor or something.
Gamma doctor?
Gamma doctor. Specifically in gamma.
Yeah.
Gamma doctor.
Do you have a gamma, is it alpha radiation? I don't deal with that, sorry.
No. Those are theta waves.
Yeah, I can't do that. Radio?
Get out of here. Gamma.
Gamma, baby.
Gamma.
All day.
I don't know what Bruce Banner is specifically.
He might be everything, man. He's an everything doctor.
He's whatever you need him to be.
I think he's just that smart. He's like, I do all these science.
Yeah, but he's also part Hulk now, so he's probably a little dumb. So he probably lost.
He's a smart Hulk now.
He probably lost a couple. Yeah, but they mended personalities, so he probably lost a couple degrees.
I think he's
all
just as smart.
He's literally just like he put up all his degrees. He goes, English degree.
I don't need that one.
Don't need that one.
This is the Hulk being like, Hulk don't want this.
Yeah, Hulk don't want. Hulk don't care about Shakespeare.
No. In order to become to mend with Hulk, he had to lose certain things.
Yeah.
He's like, to punch more, I need to get rid of this couple things. Oh, it's like making a character in like a game.
Yeah. He's like, do I sacrifice what intelligence do I sacrifice? Yeah, that's what it was.
To max out my strength stat.
That's how I pictured it. So here's my biggest gripe with WandaVision. I think it was the most experimental thing Marvel had done, and it kind of regressed back into being the Marvel thing. Like if it just went back to being another MCU thing, which is like, fight a villain, throw some
magic at it,
throw
CGI,
throw some bolts at it.
Yeah.
Big laser in the sky.
I think the bolt fight was like my least favorite thing. It was the things that were happening within the bolt fight that I liked.
Yeah. And that was like that to me was my biggest thing, where it's like kind of just regressed back into being like a Marvel thing. Which isn't, it's fine. It's still, I still enjoy Marvel.
I also do think, though, that, like, just because that's how it ended up, I also liked how it ended, where it started and ended with her on that destroyed home that was going to be her life with Vision.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, oh, that's sad.
What did she do with Agatha? Because she's all like, you're going to stay here where I can keep an eye on you.
She kept her in the city.
Yeah, but then she brought down the whole thing.
She's gonna be in that city.
She's just gonna be in that terrible, shitty New York City, New Jersey City.
Yeah,
and
she's gonna be the annoying
neighbor to everybody. She's burning the whole neighborhood again.
Yeah,
she's like, we had to deal with your shit.
Here's a nosy neighbor,
and now we got a nosy neighbor.
Yeah,
and by the way, they all know who she is.
Maybe
they're gonna do a witch burning.
They are gonna do a witch burning. Maybe the second Wanda that we saw in the front of the house is Agatha in disguise, and that's how Wanda made her look, so that the distraction.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know.
Who cares?
I think she's just in that New Jersey town.
Yeah, fucking Christ.
Just being an asshole.
She wasn't done burdening the town for 9 weeks.
Dude, 9 weeks? Was that how long it was?
I don't know how much it is. For us, it was 9 weeks.
I think it was like a few weeks.
Let's say
or a month.
Let's say 1 week. Because it all happens pretty fast.
It does happen pretty fast. Who did what's his face call? Jimmy Wong? Who'd he call?
The FBI.
But he was like, I got a guy.
The FBI.
And that was it? It was the FBI?
It was just the FBI. I don't even think he said, I got a guideline. I think he just said...
Oh, he said, I'll get my guys from Quantico out here. Or they'll send you to Quantico.
Yeah.
What's Quantico?
Quantico is where their cities, where their fucking HQ's at.
Got it. I thought it was a prison.
No. I think you're thinking of Guantanamo.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, because I was like, I know Guantanamo exists, but I was like, is Quantico another one?
No, it's like it's the name of the
structure.
It's the name of the city where their headquarters are located, and I think it's like its own. They just call it Quantico now.
Got it.
Because it's like, why say HQ when you?
Does Shield exist anymore? Or no, Shield gone, and now it's all Sword.
Sword was like its own thing, I think, and now I think it's gonna be the new Shield.
Okay.
Well. Traditionally, there's Shield, and then there's Sword, which is the space stuff.
Yeah. So
traditionally, that's how it is.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're doing now.
But do you think Sword is just gonna be all of it?
I think maybe in Falcon and Winter Soldier they're gonna rebuild Shield.
Try and bring Shield back.
Yeah, because they kind of need a Shield.
Who's gonna be in charge of it?
Could be anybody. Bucky.
They should make a spear.
There's a hammer.
There's a hammer?
Yeah, there's Shield, there's
Is there sickle?
There's Sword, and then there's hammer. I don't know if there's sickle.
Hammer and sickle?
Yeah. Hammer is, I think, Hydra. Like it's a special like Shield.
Hydra Task Force?
I don't know what it stands for.
No, I don't know. That's not what I was trying to say.
No, it's like Hammer was created off of Shield, but it turns out that
Hammer was Hydra.
Hammer was Hydra.
Got it.
And they used Hammer to take down Shield.
But Sword came out.
Sword was in space.
It's like rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. No. Sword was just in space fucking around.
Oh, yeah. They were just...
playing Galaga and shit.
Yeah. With Nick Fury just chilling on a beach chair or whatever.
Yeah.
He
looked big chilling in that.
He was big chilling.
Yeah. He's like, where my flip-flops go?
Is that what he says?
Yeah. It's like, fucking everybody's on fire.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
Was he like recovering or whatever?
I think he was looking for someone. Maybe Captain Marvel, because we don't know where she's at.
Did the beeper.
Huh? Well, no, he lost that, because remember he...
No, but he did it, right?
He did it, but
what a good call on him.
Yeah. Just last second.
Fuck!
Yeah. And then he fucked off.
Yeah.
And then he was gone for 5 years. And then he went
Came
back.
back.
And he's all like, it was right on this street where I left the beeper. It's been 5 years.
Where's my beeper?
Where the fuck's my beeper?
Yeah.
Someone call it.
Where's my beeper? Someone beat me.
Someone beep me. Call me right now.
Oh.
Fucking lost his beeper. He's
I
had that
love
shit
that.
since the 90s.
He did. I love all the emotional trauma that happened from all the Thanos shit.
Yeah. That's why in Falcon and Winter Soldier, you know, the main bad guy, he puts on the purple mask.
I don't know who the bad guy is.
Oh my god. All right. Come on.
I avoid.
Come on.
I avoid.
Come on.
For things I want to watch, I avoid trailers.
Come on. Come on.
I see the thing and then I go, cool, I'm not going to watch the trailer. Because I want to keep it fresh in my brain. That's why I also skip the intros to animes, because I don't like spoilers for things that I'm about to watch. Someone's coming. Door
Or
opened.
leaving.
We're leaving. Maybe we're in there with them.
Huh.
Why did that scare you so much?
No, I just went, huh?
Huh? But you did it twice. You did double take.
In case the first one didn't register on the mic.
So what's your overall
I
give all of WandaVision from beginning to end of rating out of 10?
Beginning to 10? Beginning to... beginning to end?
Yeah.
I'll give it an 8.
Overall?
Overall. I like a 7.5.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Yeah, give it a 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
CGI takes it down a tick for me.
Yeah.
I liked all the stuff that they did with
Yeah.
it.
It was my favorite Marvel thing up to a point, and then I went, oh, you're kind of just regressing back into
Yeah,
the
the
MCU stuff.
going back into the just blast fight, I was like, eh.
Yeah.
I did like the part where like it was Agatha and her in like the Salem times, and she was like, I'm gonna kill you, bitch. And then she was like,
And then she went,
JK.
no, I'm gonna kill you. And then
Yeah.
they went, no,
No,
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah, I did like that.
But yeah, it's just like, you had experimental.
They got experimental. I think what it also has to be too is that like they were experimental enough, and then the company's probably also like, okay, you've done the weird shit. Now put it so that it fits back into its nice box.
Yeah.
So that we can do normal.
Which I hate.
I hate it also, but I do appreciate the effort at literally making sitcom eras, literally from the 50s to the 2000s. That was kind of cool. I dug that a lot.
Yeah. Someone was telling me it's like some episodes are kind of pointless, and I went, yeah, probably.
Like what? What
like
episodes?
The first two episodes. Someone said you can literally watch from episode 3 up, and you could still get the exact same story content you get from 1 and 2.
Yeah, but I think.
But I think that's that's like, why not just watch 1 and 2?
The thing that I liked about 1 and 2 the most was that like.
Also, there was a lot of expo dumps, a lot of exposition dumps.
There was a lot of exposition dumps.
It was literally like first 2 episodes, didn't know what was going on. 3rd episode, expo dump, which was a good expo dump.
Yes,
I did enjoy that one.
Yeah.
Then like 4, 5, or 6, I don't know. There was it would cut back from being the sitcom to the actual
to
MCU.
life. I think what the point of that was like, okay, this is what's happening in Wanda World.
Yeah.
Now,
what's happening in the real world?
We need to tell you what's happening for real.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
And then the second to last one, is that the second to last one? The episode 8, was that the one with we get all her backstory?
Yes.
That
We're
was
like
also,
walking through the doors.
Yeah. That was
liked
also
that.
That was also an expo dump though.
I think that it was an expo dump, but I was talking to a friend of mine, and they were like, "No, the thing I hate about Wanda, or about Scarlet Witch's character, is the fact that I don't know anything about her." I was like,
Yeah.
why is she so strong?
Yeah.
And I was like, I think this is good for those people that don't know anything about her,
Yeah.
because I also didn't know anything about her, and I liked looking at her backstory, and I thought the emotional trauma that she was being put through was pretty impactful, like on the character. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. I dug it.
Saw a spit thing land all over here.
Sorry.
I literally tracked it. Went,
Watched it midair fly, land on your evil shirt, your evil jacket.
yeah.
Joe has a jacket that just says evil on it. And then it says assholes
I wanna
live
get-
forever.
I want to get rid of this part. I don't like this part. It kind of diminishes the evil. If I'm being honest with you.
I'm evil and they'll live forever.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a baby.
I just need the evil part.
It's just a baby whining.
Yeah, yeah.
And the
It's
last
like,
part.
It's like evil, and then assholes live forever.
It's
Yeah.
like a hot topic.
Yeah. I don't know. Usually I like wearing the America bandana with this shirt, but I can't find my America bandana. It's a message. It's a metaphor.
America evil.
Yeah.
You're playing a character
Yeah.
at all times.
Yeah. That's what I do. But yeah. So I'm a 7.5 or an 8. I'm gonna round it up to an 8.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm gonna round it up to.
Because the only issue that I really had with it was the CGI looked a little weird, and it the similar issue to what you had is like I don't necessarily like it when it just goes to let's just have laser fight.
Yeah.
Laser fight. Bah.
Big
I do
boo.
like that it wasn't necessarily laser fight fully. It was laser. Oh, suck. Oh, my hand's going black now. It's like, oh no. You know, laser. Uh-oh. Like that's what that was. But then and then she does the thing where it's like, oh, I was just kidding. And she blows her up.
It's not blowing up. I wish somebody blew up.
Someone did blow up, no?
Yeah.
No, they were showing Vision getting hacked apart. Imagine looking at your like wife or husband,
who is a robot.
who's a robot.
Yeah.
No, or just you see your wife and or husband on a surgical table, and their arms and legs are separated from their body, and their head is on another table, and then someone just goes, "Say goodbye." There you go.
There you go. He's like, "Can I bury him?" Nope.
No, that's the funeral. We're burning him.
Yeah.
What an asshole that guy is.
Yeah.
He was gonna shoot children.
He was gonna shoot you.
He pointed a fucking Glock at 2 kids and went bang, bang, bang.
That's where he got a little mustache twirly. I could see his logic.
Yeah.
You know, I could like he's all like, yeah, you know, they kind of do like Vision is a pretty essential weapon, right?
Yeah.
And it's like it has a conscience, so therefore, it's like having a human weapon. It's great.
Yeah.
We need a Vision. But then he just goes, I'm going to shoot kids now.
Maybe, like, do you think he was like, oh, these are fake kids?
Bang,
bang.
I don't think he had a single way of knowing that they were fake kids.
Well, it was this whole thing where, like, they were all in the... Oh, no, there's real people in that.
Yeah, there's real people in that.
Wait, no, he saw them doing magic or whatever.
That doesn't mean they're not real people.
Kill the kids!
Well, he probably hates metahumans.
Kidsgate.
What?
It's Kidgate.
All right.
They're not real kids.
They're not real kids. But...
Also, you know, that was actually a really emotional scene.
What?
With, like, the kids, like,
yeah.
putting them to bed.
That really...
And then Vision,
elevated
like,
it.
hugging him and hugging her and just like, all right, good night.
And he goes, I like his line where he goes, I used to be a voice with no body. And then he goes, like, a body with no soul?
Something like that.
And then he goes, now I'm just a memory.
Yeah.
A memory with, you know...
And he's like, what am I?
Yeah. I wonder what I'll be next.
Is that the fucking power of the stones, man? It made life.
That's the power of the Scarlet Witch.
Well, like, the Scarlet Witch mixed with the stone, like, literally remade Vision perfectly.
I think she was always going to be the Scarlet Witch. The stone just activated her power earlier.
Yeah.
Because I think she was always meant to be...
I just mean, like, specifically with Vision. She's not the devil.
She has, like, horns.
She has a little M for...
Magneto.
She has an M for Mwanda. I was trying to say, like, put an M in Wanda. But it didn't work.
Mwanda?
Yeah. It's an M, not a W, so it didn't work.
Flip it. It's Witch upside down.
Oh, it is Witch upside down. Well, you know what Witch is upside down? Mitch.
Mitch McConnell's a
Mitch
witch.
McConnell, no.
I knew it.
Mitch McConnell's the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Oh,
I knew it.
Mitch McConnell's the Republican dude, right?
I don't know.
Mitch.
He's a
Yeah,
senator.
it's that old guy. Yeah, it's the gross dude. The gross old guy.
You're gonna have to clarify.
Do you see him all the time?
Mitch McConnell.
This guy.
Yeah. The weak.
He looks like a Muppet.
Yeah.
Look at that. He looks like a Muppet.
Yeah. Fucking get Jim Henson to shove his hand up his ass or something.
Man of Steel?
Final thoughts on Wanda? Anything else?
Final thoughts? I think it was good.
Think of?
I think personally, from a position of someone who, I like comic book stuff, but I'm not super heavy into it. I just like watching the stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't have any preconceived anything, so it doesn't really set up or knock down any expectations that I do or do not have.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of along for the ride. I get the upsetness that people have towards it when they're like, oh, but they were doing a thing and it was supposed to be like this. And I'm like, I get that. It's just I don't see. I think it takes away from the experience of just being able to watch something as it is without having any or trying to take away as much expectation that you have.
Yeah.
And then just enjoying it for what it is.
Right.
And then if you just don't like that of what it is, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't like it when people are just like, I don't like it because it's not like the comic books.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, I do hate that.
Yeah. That's like one of my pet peeves.
My biggest gripe isn't necessarily that, you know, they built the expectations up and then didn't match them or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Mine's is just, you know, you had a very experimental thing and then you kind of regret.
And then they twisted it into like, okay, but make it normal again.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah.
We need the lasers.
You played with your toys? Put them back.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my big takeaway.
Yeah.
Man of Steel?
Now on to something more entertaining.
Yeah.
You
want to talk about emotional trauma?
I liked Man of Steel.
I like it too. I give the movie a lot of shit because it's funny.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people...
You nitpick the fuck out of Man of Steel so hard.
Yeah. It's so funny.
I'm just like, Joseph, that's so unfair.
Yeah.
You're just like, Zod,
he couldn't put his hands over the laser eyes.
He couldn't, I totally forgot that the whole thing with Zod was like, he was born to be a weapon. Like, or like, he was born to be a warrior.
Yeah.
So it's like, he got a handle of the powers way faster than Superman did.
Yeah. One of my favorite scenes in that...
Takes off the glove.
What?
When Zod takes off his thing and then just looks at him and then stands up and just floats.
Oh, yeah. He's all like, where did you learn how to master your senses? On a farm?
I did like that part. On a farm?
Yeah, I did like that. One thing that always cracks me up is when Zod, the things happening that happens to Superman in the beginning of the movie where he's like...
I see his x-ray.
Like, he's getting all the information at once.
Yeah.
And that's happening to Zod.
Yeah.
Superman literally gives him the answer to, like
he does. He's like, oh. And then when my mom told me to focus on my senses and on myself and not worry.
Yeah.
Oh, how you like them apples, buddy?
Look at you suffering. But you know that now that you've given him the shortcut. He was gonna get to that point eventually.
Yeah, he sped it up.
Yeah. He literally went, here's half the answers.
Yeah.
And then
Henry, Mr. Cavill, if you will.
I love you.
If you want me to like,
I love you.
Henry, if I'm allowed to say.
Mr. Cavill. I respect him way too much to just call him Henry.
I like him. He's a fellow gamer, you know. I gotta get a little formal.
I'm still upset that we're not getting like a proper sequel to this.
Yeah.
Because I liked him so much as Superman.
So I like that he was like a crab fisherman at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then a cage was gonna fall on him. And he was like, dude, you almost fucking got crushed, man. What the fuck?
Pay attention, dumbass.
And then like, I like just think of it like in his head, he's like, I'm Superman.
Yeah.
Like,
he's like, I can jump because he doesn't know how to fly yet.
Yeah.
That's my favorite scene in that whole movie, by the way. When he learns how to fly.
That scene makes me laugh so
I love
much.
it. I love that scene.
You know why? It's a good scene because it was mixed with
I didn't even hear
like the dad, like, or you know, alien dad Russell Crowe, like talking to him and like it was like overlapping it with like the learning how to fly.
Yeah.
However,
it
was completely undercut to me. Not completely undercut. It was just it dipped me out of it for like half a second when he's like jumping and then he's like and he's like flying
and then
he falls down and then he goes, I'm gonna have to step away from the mic to do this. He just goes, no! And then he hits a mountain.
You're still supposed to fight it.
Fight the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
But he just shouts no at the top of his lungs. And then creams a mountain. And then there's like a piece of like CGI rubble or like a styrofoam rock that's like rolling behind him, which they didn't do enough Foley for, so it doesn't sound as impactful.
Yeah.
Also, there's a Wilhelm screen.
There's a couple.
There's a couple Wilhelm screens. I love it.
The one I think the prominent one is the one when they're in the airplane, right?
The airplane, yeah. The guy gets like thrown out of the air.
I can't do it. I don't know how to. It's one of those things where I don't know how to do it at all.
I almost went, wow! That's R2D2.
Yeah. I was gonna say Rick James.
No. That's what I was going for at least.
Yeah. What were we on about before we jumped to the flying? The crab man. Yeah. When he was like a crab fisherman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's just like, I could jump far away.
Yeah.
Why am I here on board?
Did he jump to that oil rig or did he swim? He swam, right?
I think he swam.
What a waste of time. He didn't know how to. Also, Superman shits on every hero. Like, every hero is like, I have my own special thing, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like literally in the ocean, like just like drowning or whatever,
Yeah.
and then there's like whales come and help him.
Yeah, well, some people were saying, "See that Aquaman saved them." Aquaman
no.
did. It's just the whale came in.
Yeah,
Saved them.
it was just like, why does Superman get everything?
Yeah.
They're like, you can, animals love you.
Yeah.
You know. Also, I do love the like in the end also when the dude's like, just trying to make sure that you're not going against the America or whatever. He's like, I was born in Kentucky.
Kansas.
Come
on, man.
I was born in Kansas. I literally watched it today.
Yeah.
But he was like, I was born in Kansas.
I'm literally the most American.
He didn't want to go outside to check on a spaceship because he was watching a football game.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. He was literally watching a Kansas football game.
Dude, also, he was so shredded in that movie.
He gets more shredded.
When that lady was like giggling when he left, and then the general was like, what? And she was like, this thing is kind of hot.
Yeah.
I literally out loud went, he's pretty hot.
He is pretty hot.
I was like,
that's why
yeah.
the general didn't get mad. He just went.
He's like, yeah, he's hot.
He like smiled and went, all right, come on, let's go, Captain. Let's get out of here. Come on.
Get in the car.
I'm like, when I saw
Drive
that.
me to my meeting.
Yeah. When I saw that line for the first time, I went, that's a line for the trailers.
Yeah.
You gotta throw in some comedy.
I think he's kind of hot. That one.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if you pull up a trailer, that's probably there.
Yeah. Probably the end. That's probably an end thing, or like a mid, or like
one of the TV spots or something.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, so he's a crab. He that's clearly taken from like, cause I think on Friday at work I was watching Batman Begins, and I'm like, that's very much one thing inspired the other.
Am I gonna have to watch Batman versus Superman?
You're gonna have to watch Batman versus Superman.
How long is that movie?
Like 2.5 hours, man.
I've never seen it.
They only have the Ultimate Edition. So fucking stupid.
I got an ad for the Snyder Cut also.
Yeah, that only happens when you watch DC things, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me peep.
Just go to Batman vs Superman.
I'd have to. I should just search it.
Type it.
Yeah.
They only have the Ultimate, which I kind of wanted to go as they came out in theaters.
Batman vs Superman.
Hold on. Read it right. Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice:
Ultimate Edition. Yeah. Why is it Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition?
Yeah. Also, I liked how Batman has completely cut Superman and taken. This was supposed to be Man of Steel 2, and then slowly they just went Superman versus Batman. No.
Yeah.
Batman versus Superman.
Batman. Wait. Let me look at this. Batman logo mixed. No, not mixed.
Mizanin?
Superman.
Oh.
Shit. No. It's in this picture. You can see like the Batman logo
Yeah.
and like the Superman logo mixed, but then they covered it up with all these pretty people.
Well, no, because this is for this thing, so they probably just crunched them together.
I just wanted to see it all.
I'm pretty
together.
sure.
It looks kind of cool.
I'm pretty sure when you look up the Blu-ray, just look up Batman
Is
vs.
this McConnell Blu-ray?
Yeah. I want him on Blu-ray. Just look up Batman vs Superman. Or you could just go logo. Damn it! No.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That's enough. Who
Yeah.
will win? Who won?
None of them did. Nobody did.
What happened to Batman in the end of that movie? He goes and beats up some dudes in a warehouse.
No. That's not even the end of the movie. That's like
Is that like in the middle of it?
That's like before the ending of the movie activates.
Oh, got it. That was a good fight. That was a kind of cool fight.
Yeah,
scene.
yeah. I won't knock that fight. That fight was pretty fucking cool. Oh, did you see in Man of Steel, dude got disintegrated? Like, like when they're doing the airplane thing, when they're fighting in Smallville and just fucking up the small town.
Oh yeah.
And then
yeah,
they one thing I really hate about Man of Steel is when there's an action scene, they start off really far away, and then they go whoop,
really close,
and then shaky.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna say there was like a lot of like the fake handheld.
Yeah.
Because you can tell that it's fake handheld because like it feels more floaty.
Yeah.
It's very floaty, and they do that with CGI shots a lot to make them look more realistic.
And it's literally really far away, and then just fake shaky.
Yeah.
I hated that
guy. Was it the guy in the jet that got
disintegrated?
Yeah.
Like he literally threw him out and then just went.
Yeah.
Oh, and this movie's PG-13.
They didn't show it really.
I think that's how they got away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Yeah. I like that first Smallville fight.
The first with the planes crashing and shit.
With the military, and they're all just
and then at the end he walks away and then the colonel goes, this man's not our enemy.
Yeah. He never was, you dickhead.
Yeah.
He was literally...
The whole time they were like, shoot him.
Yeah.
I mean all of them.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't fuck with any of them. He saves them. And then the colonel looks at him and goes,
this man...
maybe he's a good guy.
Yeah. By the way, bullets mean nothing to any of them. They literally...
He was wearing the suit. Like, the two people were wearing the suit. They were bulletproof.
Yeah, and he's already bulletproof.
Did you like the scene also where... Hold on, I'm grabbing a pen for the audio.
Oh.
I'm grabbing a pen, and then the guy just goes...
Yeah.
He pulls out a knife on her.
No. Let's build up the scene properly.
Okay.
I'm on the ground. Oh.
In a helicopter crash.
Oh, enemy woman. Machine gun.
Doesn't work.
Ammo. Pistol.
Ding. Binks off all of her.
Yeah.
On her,
Ran
like,
out.
goo mask or whatever it is.
It's sometimes goo, sometimes it looks metal.
When he was trying to pick it off, it turned into goo.
Yeah. And he's all like, gotta stand up now.
He pulls out a knife. On a alien that's like a god.
Yeah. And then she pulls out a knife
Yeah.
also.
And she's like, you're gonna die.
No, she went, hey!
No, that's a reference no one's gonna get. But she pulls out a knife and then is like, you know you're gonna die, right?
No,
Essentially, she's like, you're dead.
She's like, a good death is a reward in and of itself. Or
Yeah,
something
and
like
then
that.
Superman tackles her.
Yeah.
Superman has a better spear than Edge.
Yeah. I agree
Only
with
because he goes supersonic.
Yeah. Vibrations, hold on.
Edge would be a good Superman.
That should be a good Aquaman, actually.
Oh, he would be. Yeah. Sorry,
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa.
I saw Aquaman.
Jason Statham.
I saw Aquaman. Still like it.
I need to rewatch it. I did like it when I first watched it, though.
Still like it. Man of Steel.
I'm Ocean Master.
He's literally just a normal guy. Does not say it like that at all.
Funhouse tainted me.
Yeah. Literally just...
I will be Ocean Master.
Doesn't say it like that at all. He literally just goes... And by the way, he only ever calls himself Ocean Master once, and he does it very quietly. He goes, call me... Ocean Master.
Call me Ocean Master.
Ocean Master. Call me Ocean Master.
Ocean Master.
People call him Ocean Master. They're like, this guy's Ocean Master. Oh, you want to be Ocean Master, don't you?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, I'd like that.
So who are they getting to replace everyone in all the roles?
It's
so
kind
Man
of
Steel, like,
it's kind of...
Is Lois Lane in, like, Batman v Superman and stuff? That actress, is she in those movies?
She's in all of them.
She's in all of them?
All of them that Superman
I
has.
liked her in Man of Steel.
I like their chemistry. They had good chemistry.
Yeah, they did. They had really good chemistry. It's my leg.
Sit down right. Why are you sitting down like this? I feel like you're going to slide off.
I'm good. That's how I sit.
Sit down right.
I'm sitting.
Sit. What percentage of you is sitting?
It's only my butt cheeks are on my chair.
I feel like it's not even the entire cheek.
It is. It's all the cheek. Look at this. It's all cheek.
Oh, you're just not sitting back.
Yeah, I'm not sitting back.
It looks weird. It looks like you're literally sitting...
Is it like a...
It looks like you're sitting on the edge of your chair.
I am.
No. But, like, I mean, like, completely, like literally, if someone goes like that, you literally tip over.
Yeah. If I sat back in my chair, this is what it looks like. I look like a couch potato.
Yeah.
Time to sit back forward.
Yeah.
To lean into the mic.
Yeah, they had great chemistry together.
Yeah.
I like I like the opening Krypton stuff.
I did too.
I like that stuff a lot.
It seemed very grainy.
This whole movie seemed grainy.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It feels like they shot it in film and then they're like, "No film grain on that." Like, yeah, that's what it felt like a little bit. But
the Krypton stuff.
What's that alien like goo thing?
Huh?
Like the mirror on the wall, give us magic, show us all.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Like the mirror that they had, like it's not a mirror, but it's like the little oval robot. It's that little robot that has like the black. Like,
with the sand.
Yeah.
Like the sand thing.
Yeah, the magic mirror.
That doesn't look like a magic mirror.
It's a magic mirror.
Looks like a butt plug.
Dude, when they got turned into ice or whatever.
Yeah.
And then shot up, they looked like dildos.
Those were dildo shit.
They looked like dildos.
Those were straight up just dildos.
That was one of the mental notes I made was those are dildos.
Those are straight up dildos that you repainted.
Yeah, they looked like vibrators, kind of.
Yeah,
like,
they even had like balls.
Yeah, they did have balls. They looked like vibrators.
Yeah, which by the way, I love that scene where he just goes, "You think you can hide him from me? I'll find him." I will find him.
I'll find him.
I'll find him. I will find him! Shouts that shit.
He does shout that at the mother.
Yeah. It's like, dude, we get it.
And I also do love that they were
How
like...
did they get out of the Phantom Zone? I forgot how they got out.
When the planet exploded, it turned off the Phantom Zone or whatever.
There you go. I forgot.
They really weren't... Like... Was that like a thing where it's like global warming? Is that like what they were trying to get at?
Global warming.
Yeah.
Watch out.
That was very funny.
Yeah.
But like,
watch out.
They made it seem like Russell Crowe and General Zod were the only ones that knew about it.
Yeah.
But like no one else was like listening to them because like Russell Crowe's character is like a scientist.
Yeah.
Like the best one in the
head
world.
Scientist.
Yeah. And then the world just starts exploding. Everyone that ever loved like Superman's character gets engulfed by something.
Yeah.
His mother got engulfed by flames.
Yeah.
His father got engulfed by tornado.
Yeah.
Like everyone keeps getting engulfed.
Yeah. Anybody who dies gets engulfed.
Yeah. It's a lot of engulfing going on.
A lot of engulfing, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, but I like that Krypton stuff.
The Krypton stuff was good.
I like the Krypton stuff. I always hate in every iteration of Superman, the mom always gets the short end of the stick. What does the dad get? He's like, oh, you have my entire consciousness here in this ship.
Yeah.
You can talk to me, but not really. It's like, I'm here.
It's just not my body.
It's just not my body.
Zod kills him again.
Yeah. Twice.
Kills him twice.
Yeah.
Because he also says, he's like, I do it again.
Yeah.
He's like, I did it again.
Yeah. Yeah. But what does the mom get? To die alone in the planet with two fucking...
With the magic mirror.
Yeah. They don't look like magic mirrors.
They look like magic mirrors.
I don't know what the fuck a magic mirror looks like to you. You mean the face?
Yeah. No, like also like it was in like this oval. Like the magic mirror from Shrek. It's in this like oval thing. What are they called?
I don't fucking know what they're called.
Man of Steel magic mirror robot. This pops up. Damn it!
No.
There's like 12 results.
You're the only one who's making these.
Man of Steel.
Look up robot.
Russell Crowe.
Robot. Just look up robot. Why are you adding Russell Crowe to it?
I don't. If I just write robot, it's not gonna show up. Oh.
Literally just shows
Look,
up.
that looks like a magic mirror.
That doesn't look like a
That
magic...
looks like the Shrek magic mirror.
That looks nothing like a magic
It
mirror
looks
to me.
exactly like
Why
it.
are you choosing to die on this hill?
No, look. Look at how similar those are!
In what way?
It's a frame and then like there's a face in it at one point and I was like, that's definitely...
Oh look, that's a robot. That looks like the robot like iRobot.
Yeah.
Why? Because it has a head and arms.
I'll die on this hill. Why is it Medusa?
I don't know.
I'm trying to find the when the mom's face is in the robot.
That's literally that.
It's not.
That's the mom.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Look at that. It's an oval with a head in it. Look, it looks like the magic mirror from Shrek.
You're fucking weird.
Look at the Farquaad's
This is a
right
weird.
there.
Look, come on, let's go. We gotta keep moving.
Farquaad's right there.
We gotta keep moving. Come on.
What else about Man of Steel?
We're missing some. It's pretty glaring.
Is it all the imagery?
The Jesus imagery.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Jesus imagery.
There's a lot.
Literally does
the floating away in like in a cross form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that twice.
He does do it twice.
Once in water.
And then once in space.
Yeah, because he's Space Jesus.
He is Space Jesus.
And then there's one where he goes to the church. Catholic church? Didn't know Superman was Catholic.
Yeah, he is Catholic. Born and bred.
I don't think they... Well, the creators are Jewish, and I don't think they meant for him to have a religion.
Is Zack... No, not Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder is he's a Presbyterian?
What is that?
It's like a Christian.
I went to images. And CK, not H.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look at if he's like a
just go to his wiki and then personal life.
Oh, okay.
Wikipedia.
Where?
Wikipedia.
Oh,
personal life.
I think that he went to Pasadena.
One of my favorite things about Superman is that he's literally supposed to mimic the immigrant experience. You know, that's like there's no metaphor there. It is a metaphor, but it's like that's straight up what was meant to be, because that's what.
It's way weirder than what you said. He's a Christian Scientist. No. What's a Christian Scientist?
I don't fucking know.
That's crazy.
Don't fall down this rabbit hole. He's not. He's Christian. Don't fall down the rabbit hole.
He's a Christian Scientist.
Don't fall down the rabbit hole.
Crazy.
Don't fall down the rabbit hole.
But yeah, there's a lot of imagery in the movie.
A lot of Christian imagery.
It's literally a shot of Jesus in the background
when he goes to church.
Yeah, over his shoulder.
Yeah. Because he really needed that priest as a reaffirmation. He's like, is that the right thing to do?
My favorite thing in that scene, though, is the priest looked scared out of his mind. He's like, I'm going to die here.
Yeah, he's like, this is an alien.
Yeah. When he's like, I'm the one
but it's also
aliens are looking for.
A church in Smallville. Everybody, it's kind of implied that everybody in the town knows who
each other are.
Knows that he's an alien. At least the guy from IHOP does.
Only him. And the kids.
The kids, yeah.
From
they grew up with him, yeah. Yeah.
I think people just thought he was weird.
Yeah. Like, he's sometimes
and
strong.
They passed it off.
They wanted the mother of
They're
that
gaslighting him.
The mother of that kid was was saying, that kid is Jesus.
Yeah. God gave him those powers.
Yeah, it's an act of God. And then they all went, calm down. All right.
No, and then when he's like crying outside and his dad's like, or he's like, did God do this to me? And then the dad's like, spaceship. Alien, you're an alien.
Yeah, you're an alien. Look, he's like, I'm gonna cut this off right now. I don't want this to go any further. To me, one of the scenes I hate the most is the wait, should I just let those kids die? And then the dad goes, maybe. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe.
What a fucking answer from that father.
Yeah.
Who would say that? Maybe.
Yeah. If I understand the struggle of trying to keep him like a secret, right? Because it's a big deal.
But he wasn't like, maybe you should have done it in a different way.
Yeah.
He was just like, just let him die.
Yeah.
Let those kids die.
He literally went, should I have let them die? Maybe. He didn't go, should I have done something else? Like, should I have maybe pushed it from underneath so they wouldn't see me, you know? He goes, nope, let them die. Let those kids fucking die. Let them all drown. It's not
Which is insane to me.
And it's not going to look weird, right? That the entire fucking elementary school drowned except for Clark. It's like, somehow he learned how to swim.
Yeah.
That's not going to raise suspicion. You fucking idiot, Jonathan.
Jonathan is his name?
Jonathan Kent.
Jonathan Kent?
Yeah.
Jor-El? John Kent?
What?
No, it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
Jor-El. His alien dad is Jor-El, and then his Earth dad is John Kent.
Yeah.
What was his mom on Other Planet called?
I don't know. Again, the mom always gets the short end.
She got to be engulfed by fire with a robot.
I don't know, probably like Lisa or something.
It's like something L, no?
Yeah, it's something with an L.
Also, I do love that they're like, this is hope. And then I was like, that's an S. And then later, Lois Lane is like, or he's like, this is a symbol of hope of my people. And she's like, here it's an S.
Yeah.
That's an S here.
Yeah. Way to fucking impose your values on them, right?
That's an S.
Yeah.
Stop.
So forget that alien shit. All right.
This is an S.
I get what it means for your culture, but in this culture, it's real culture, the culture that matters, America, it's an S.
To be fair, the culture that he's from is an alien race that's destroyed.
Yeah, they're all dead.
So it's not like he can go back to his culture.
No. That's why.
But yeah.
He's the bulwark of that culture. He's the last one alive. By the way, remember that scene I was telling you about where they're all like, you are the bridge between these two worlds?
Yeah.
And then he goes, if you destroy this ship, Krypton dies.
And then he goes, Krypton had its chance. Laser beams it all.
Yeah, all the unborn babies.
No, that's I think what that is like all of that shit is in him.
Yeah.
Which is insane, because if you've ever thought about it, if he bleeds,
he's literally killing
people are dying.
Yeah. Those are all fetuses that could have been fertilized.
I had to look up that codex thing.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what the fuck is that? Is there what is that?
That's a new thing to Superman. That's never been a thing in Superman.
Because I was trying to see if it was like, oh, is that the first Kryptonian or something? Couldn't find it. Didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It was like a part of a broken skull that was black.
Yeah.
Are their skeletons black?
I think it's just because it's really old. I don't think
that happens to bones. They go black.
Yeah. Well, dust and grime.
It was underwater.
In a cave. he had to swim up to get it. Remember?
Yeah, but like it was in like
It's
an
also
energy
like
field.
it's also like millions of years old.
Why is it black? Do bones just go black?
I don't fucking know. Ask an archaeologist.
Do you know any archaeologists?
I know a couple.
Maybe we can ask him.
Huh?
Maybe we can ask him.
I'm not gonna ask him that. They're like, hey, I was watching.
Give me their contact info. I have some bone
I'm not gonna
questions.
give you their
I got a
contact.
bone to pick with them.
That's good.
Zaboom.
Shazazazoo.
We haven't said that in a long time.
I haven't said that in a while.
Yeah.
Shazazazoo.
Shazazoo. That was a very old thing that Joe used to do when I first met him.
Yeah.
He always would say Shazazoo.
Yeah. And usually, like, after I said, like, a dumb joke or, like,
Yeah.
a dumb thing, it's like, hey, how was your weekend? I got drunk and partied too much. Shazazazoo.
And then you started adding more zaz.
Yeah. It would change.
Because it initially was Shazazoo.
Yeah.
I think maybe sometimes you also said Shazoo.
Yeah. Shazazazoo.
The more zaz, the more important it was.
Yeah. There's severity still.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. You are the bridge between two worlds.
Let me destroy one of those bridges right now.
Yeah. He's like, there's too many bridges. We just need one going one way. Please.
Also, that his Russell Crowe dad is setting up a lot of expectations for that kid.
Yeah.
He's like, you can save literally every single person, and not a single one will die.
Yeah.
You can
You
save
can do
literally everybody.
You can do that.
Snap Zod neck.
Yeah.
Gotta kill him.
See, that's why I, as much as I like, it's a joke. That's why I kind of don't like that scene, because the whole time they're telling him, you're the greatest. Hey.
Yeah.
You're a great guy.
Ow.
You're a great guy.
Yeah.
No one's gonna die.
Yeah. I think that was a good scene. I think that that was...
It's a poignant scene. I like the importance of it.
Yeah.
It's dealt importantly.
I like that it's different. Because, like, I don't... If I wanted to know the story from the comics, I'd read the comics.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that, like, the other storylines or whatever are told in another movie. Like the old one in the 70s.
Those take creative liberty. All movies take
do they?
creative liberties from their thing. Nobody follows the comics exactly.
And so, like, that's why I was like, I'm kind of okay with him, like, having to kill the guy. Because I was like, it's kind of interesting. Like, what if Superman had to kill someone?
Yeah. But I don't know. To me, it's like, it's almost like blowing your load too soon in this one.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like you need to establish a base Superman first. Like, what is his morals?
They could establish a base Superman if they wanted to go that way.
Yeah.
Because they had their own plan with the whole thing, right?
Well, it's kind of like fucking, they rushed through it.
I think the issue that you have is the
The
setup for the whole story.
Yeah.
Is the story's not that great.
Yeah.
Because, like, I agree. Like,
Yeah. Establish
it's leading into a thing that's...
Yeah.
Like, they rushed it hard.
Yeah. Establish a base Superman first. Then throw in those, those moral
because then it'd be
quandaries.
more impactful.
Yeah, exactly. And
The
then
beginning was paced weird, too. It was very fast.
and fucking took a long time though. That Krypton scene. As much as I love
It did. It took a long
but
time.
it was like half an hour.
Yeah, it was like 30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that Russell Crowe got on a dragon.
Yeah. That Obi-Wan creature.
Harukra, or whatever his name was.
Harukra.
And somehow didn't get shot by lasers.
Yeah.
In the middle of flying.
Millions of lasers being shot off.
Who came to, like, kill Zod or, like, to stop Zod and send him to jail? The Sapphire Guard or whatever they were called.
The Council. The Council's military.
Yeah. Did you have captions on while watching?
No.
They were labeled the Sapphire Guard. In it, there was like Sapphire Guard, halt Zod, or whatever.
Those captions are weird in HBO Max.
They are. You can adjust them though. They have settings to change them.
Oh, okay, that's literally what I was gonna.
Like you could like do
I like because they're too
What's Game of Thrones: The Last Watch?
It's probably like a documentary or something. Oh, it looks like a comedy thing. I don't know. We're getting.
I'm trying to find a movie so that I can like show you the edit thing. It's pretty good.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll do this.
Oh, the Invisible Man, Joe.
We'll do this later.
They have the Invisible Man.
Yeah, I could see that. We'll do this later.
So.
We'll do this later.
I almost said Invisible Man. So Superman. Don't close it. It's fine. Leave it. Leave it as is. Joseph, leave it as is. No, leave it as is. Leave it as is. It's okay.
You're gonna get distracted.
It's okay as it is.
You're gonna get distracted.
You're getting distracted.
Because you're distracting me.
Yeah, see?
Son of a bitch.
You're the Zod.
Yeah. Fucking come here. Snap it already. You bitch.
I don't wanna.
Nobody wants to.
No. I don't wanna. Oh my god.
Put your hands in front of my laser eyes.
I've now lived Superman.
Put your hands in front of the laser eyes.
Just burn his hand off.
We don't know if that's what's gonna happen. Didn't he get shot with a laser before?
No, by a laser gun.
Oh yeah.
Also, when they were running through the ship, Lois Lane and Russell Crowe. I'm saying Russell Crowe because I keep forgetting his name. Jor-El.
Yeah.
But I just keep saying Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
When they were running through the ship and he was like leading her through, he was like,
Move this more over here for a bit.
he was like, to your left, and she goes, pew! She fucking shoots a guy immediately.
Yeah. Shoot left.
Why did you put that to me? It immediately spiked.
Yeah. I needed it over there for a sec.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Did you fart?
Don't worry about it. When I say don't worry about it, I'm telling you because I don't want you to worry about it. Why green?
Stinky.
No, it was a false alarm. I didn't actually have to.
Can I make it brown?
Yeah, that's actually one of the colors. I'm like, do you have brown on this?
I don't know if I can make brown on these lights.
Damn it. What's this color?
It's not. Oh, I have it on that color already.
This color?
Yeah, look, watch. This one right here?
Yeah. It's blue.
It's very much not the color listed.
Yeah. Why is it that?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you? The lights, not you. Red.
What do you call it? Go back to my name.
Rating. What would you give Man of Steel?
Man of Steel? I would give Man of Steel because it was a little long.
It was long.
It ran a little long.
I would honestly chop some of the Krypton bits off.
There's a little bit that they could cut.
I would honestly, instead of having him die, instead of having Jor-El die and then have an additional scene of sending Zod away, I would literally just have the planet blow up when Jor-El dies and then Zod gets
both
away.
of them together.
Yeah,
Or like the wife and the husband.
Yeah, because maybe the wife doesn't die alone.
Yeah, with a robot that's like, maybe you should get to shelter, and then
Like,
she's
she
like,
goes,
the planet's fucked.
There is literally no
nothing
shelter.
left.
The wife in every Superman story, the mom always gets the short end of the stick. You want to know why? Because we don't even know the mom's name.
I remember I tried
It
to
has an
remember her
L.
name.
It has an L.
Laurel.
Laurel.
Superman mom.
That's Martha.
Laura.
Laura L. Everybody else is 3.
Yeah.
Jor, Cal, Zod. What's wrong with you?
What's L'Oreal?
That's the makeup. It's not the makeup.
Is that toothpaste?
It's makeup. Look up L'Oreal makeup.
Makeup. Oh, I think I'm spelling it wrong.
L'Oreal. Yeah.
L'Oreal. It's the mom.
What? Yeah, that's the thing. None of us remember. The mom always gets the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
Even in the old 70s Superman, the mom didn't even have a line in that one.
Oh, she just dies?
Yeah, they all just die.
Well, to be fair, it was also the 70s where they were like, woman on screen?
That's not it, because they literally had one of the main characters
Hope
is
you don't
Lois
talk.
Lane.
One of my favorite things is that, like, you know, when, like, Superman goes to catch someone?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll get you when you're falling.
Yeah.
What's funny is that, like, if that were to happen, they would
Yeah,
be
Big Bang Theory already made this joke.
They would be sliced into 3 equal
Big
pieces.
Bang Theory already made this joke.
Who did?
Big Bang Theory.
Did they?
Yes. That's literally in the first season. You're like...
I get out bazingaed every time.
You're literally like 12 years too late.
Damn it.
How long was that show on? 12 years?
Like 13.
You're 13 years too late.
Fuck.
Literally.
Every time Sheldon gets ahead of me.
Yeah. Say something else. Say another like joke.
Bazinga?
Sheldon did it first.
Fuck, that was my thing.
Yeah.
I would
Anyways.
say bazinga.
Rating. We keep doing that.
I knew you were gonna slap me.
Yeah.
I tried to block
I was
it.
charging it up. I was literally going... Boom. You know what I do like? A good... when he's flying, how it's that cone, that air cone.
Oh, when he breaks the
Sound barrier?
yeah.
I like that.
It looked good.
Yeah.
All the takeoff stuff and him landing and stuff. All that
I like when he's about to like take off, like the ground.
the like pebbles shake.
Yeah.
I don't know like how physically they would explain that, but it looks super cool.
Yeah. Well, they also rise too.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And they spin, rise and spin.
Yeah, and they like go around him a little.
Yeah.
It looks so cool, but I'm like, is he like making a gravity vortex or something? Also, oh my god, one of the people in the city, when the like terraformer was going off, one of them got fucking launched up and smashed into the ground. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that.
That was like some wire work or something on an extra, because they got fucked up. It was either CGI or
I do like the sound the terraformer makes. It goes.
It sounded cool. Also, again, the fucking terraformer, the world engine, opens up, and then more of that sand.
Yeah.
Where'd they get all that sand from?
Also, when they're explaining the backstory of Krypton, sand.
Sand.
It was all sand.
It looked cool.
It looked cool then.
Wonder what college student they got to make it. Unpaid intern.
Yeah.
Because it looked great.
You know what I like? I like that fight he had with the world engine. Where he's literally just getting his ass handed to him, and then like last second he like,
throws him in the
he looks
beam.
up, and then he like goes.
Squints his face all.
Yeah. You know, they actually did like a purpose. I don't know if this is true or not. I read it somewhere. It could be very wrong.
They built a gravity beam.
No. I wish. Where in his CG model, as he's doing that, you know how like his face is like getting like because of the waves.
Or, did they do the skull?
They did the old Superman, Christopher Reeve Superman.
What?
Like they modeled that, like for like a split second, like
really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then he jumps up and breaks it.
And then he punches it and it explodes.
Yeah.
Like a big explosion.
Yeah.
Some of the CGI looked weird. Like the explosions looked very, very smoky. And they looked a little fake. But they look cool. And again, remember we talked about all that grain?
Yeah. A lot of grain.
There's a lot of grain.
Yeah.
Like
it
looks like they hammed up the grain.
It looked like they shot in digital, obviously. I think they did shoot it in digital.
Did they?
Probably. Like an IMAX camera or whatever.
Maybe.
Did that and it went, add a grain layer. Okay. Export the whole movie. Now add another grain layer. Do it again. Do it. Keep doing it till it looks like film.
I need grain. Give me Zack Snyder's just,
he's all like,
grain.
You see the sand that tells him the backstory?
Wait.
I want my film to look like that.
Am I going to have to watch the Snyder Cut?
That's what this whole thing is for.
Oh, it is. Damn it.
I've told you this.
You did. I block it out because I don't want to do it.
It's going to be 4 hours.
Fuck. Are we going to watch it together?
Yeah.
We should watch the Snyder Cut together.
Yeah.
Wait, is it the Snyder Cut of Batman v Superman?
Snyder Cut of Justice League.
League.
You're going to have to watch regular Justice League
first. I could barely sit through that movie when I first watched it. I didn't finish it.
You watched Justice League?
Like 30 minutes.
You watched? I never knew you watched this. I thought you said you didn't watch it.
I tried to watch it on a bootleg site. And it looked bad.
Yeah.
And I was so bored.
You don't mean quality wise. You mean like it looked bad, like it looked terrible.
No, quality.
Oh, okay.
Like it was also crushed.
It was like a
flip.
Yeah.
I'll set up and not go to the park.
Yeah.
Nah, I missed the T-ball.
Yeah. You didn't go to T-ball?
I didn't do T-ball.
I didn't do T-ball either.
I did basketball.
I didn't do any sports.
And dance.
Dance.
I did tap dancing, Joseph.
I did none
for
of
7 years.
No extracurricular activities for this guy. Just
you do
drugs.
football, no?
I tried to.
There you go.
Then I didn't.
Some would say me playing basketball was like I tried to play basketball. For the first 2 years, I was definitely just trying to play basketball. And then at some point I was like, I could put the ball in basket. I'm your regular old Superman.
That's an S. It means hope in my culture, all right?
Asshole.
He goes, yeah, but in this planet, it means S.
Yeah. I do love how easy it looked for him to just take off the... There wasn't even like a... Ding. It was like a...
He literally said, they're like, you let him handcuff you? And it went, if it makes him feel more safe. Then
yeah, because he was like, if I'm going to resist, it's going to look bad, right?
Yeah.
And then they're through the one-way glass.
Yeah.
Should have done the finger trick.
Well, no, he just has X-ray vision, so he can...
I did love that.
I honestly, I haven't seen this movie in a while, so I thought he was literally just going to walk through that. Because there's been like a lot of things in comics where he literally just goes, oh, this thing was meant to hold me? Okay. Literally just walks. Doesn't even like push it. He's literally just walking.
Yeah, his body just...
It was like if he was walking through one of those like those curtains that are like the bead curtains.
Yeah.
It's literally like that.
I love those. I've never seen one in real life.
You've never seen one? My grandma used to have bead curtain.
A bead curtain. Oh, they look so cool.
They get annoying.
They seem like they'd get annoying. Like they get
You
tangled.
know what my grandma
also.
would do? She'd literally just wrap it up and chuck it up. I don't like. Why do you have the bead?
Why do you have it in the first place?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Rating. What's your rating for him?
Of Man of Steel. That's a very loud chair squeak. I'm gonna give Man of Steel a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5.
just so we have different scores, even though I feel that's a right one, I'm going to give it a 7. Rounding it down.
Fair.
Just so we have different scores.
Yeah.
Yeah. And keep in mind, this is our opinion, so if you get offended, I don't care.
And I like Man of Steel. I like it a lot. It's a good movie.
I like it a lot.
It's just, it felt like it ran a little long is the only downside.
Yeah.
I like the acting is very good. And I think that, like you said, the chemistry between
everyone is
everyone.
amazing. It's a shame
we
never get to see Russell Crowe Jor-El. I liked him as Jor-El.
I did too. He was good. He was good in that movie.
Yeah, he was good.
The mom was great.
You know, for the 5 seconds she's in there. Yeah.
Like half an hour. She dies at the end of it.
No panic in her voice, by the way.
No, I think she was just like,
I don't fucking.
this.
I literally don't even care.
All
anymore.
my loved ones are gone.
Yeah, my baby's in space somewhere.
My baby's on another fucking planet being raised by parents I don't know.
Yeah.
And then my husband got stabbed by a loser.
Yeah. And the guy who did it gets to be safe in some other dimension.
Yeah. Do you think that they thought like, hey, if the planet gets destroyed, he's gonna come back?
I don't think they thought anything. I think.
Because but like the wife.
Yeah.
Do you think she was like? Because he was like, I'll get him. I'll find him.
Well, he said that with such certainty because he's like, I know I'm gonna get out of here.
I'm gonna find him. What did they say? The 300 cycles?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Probably like 3 days.
You get 3 days of probation.
Yeah.
No, because they said like 300 cycles in the Phantom Zone
of something re-education.
Re-education.
Somatic.
Somatic?
Somatic.
Do you know what somatic is?
No. Do you?
Somatic is like a gesture.
Look it up. Relating to the body, especially as distinct from the mind.
You know why I know somatic?
It is psycho. It's
psychosomatic.
It's psychosomatic.
Somatic is a component in D&D.
Look up
spells.
Somatic reconditioning. Just somatic reconditioning.
Was that a thing there?
I think that's what they said. Somatic reconditioning.
I thought he said
Superman. Somatic reconditioning Superman.
Where?
3rd.
Wow. That doesn't make sense.
Is a process by which genetically engineered and bred contaminated repair whatever. How long is a Kryptonian cycle? 1 year. 300 years. Great, he gets to live forever.
No, longer than 300 years because it's 1.37.
That would build up.
Why?
Right.
Who did that math?
Yeah.
So 1.37 years.
Let's just say like 400 years.
Yeah, we got it.
We got to calculate. Watch
this.
Big math. We're fucking smart. We're the smartest guys here.
Watch this.
Watch this.
Yeah, boss.
Yeah, watch this. Get that. Put that shit on.
What is
1.37
37
times 300.
Yeah, I don't know. 411.
411.
411.
Disney 411.
Nope. 365.
No, they used to have 411. They used to have 411.
What was 411?
It was the same thing as Disney 365.
What did they do?
Same thing. But they just called it Disney 411.
What was it on?
Disney Channel.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm more of a pass the plate kind of guy.
It's around the same time, man. You're picking at.
Beaucoup?
What did you say?
It's pass the plate. If you use the red pepper, the pepper will be the ratatouille will be too spicy to eat.
We gotta look up all those pass the plate things.
They're bad.
Is that the show? That's the show.
We've passed the plate on to you.
What did you think of Man of Steel? Did you like it? Don't message me because I don't care.
It's not like a YouTube video where you can leave it in the comments and we can hear you. Yeah. You can message me if you want.
You can message me too, but there's no guarantee. Actual friends that I have message me and I don't message back.
The only person I really text right now is Christina.
Nice. I'm
doing the little finger touchies right now.
I only text you or my mom.
I text you, Christina, and like Aaron.
Nice. I don't even text Aaron, and I love Aaron.
You don't text those you love.
Yeah. Well, no, because I mean, I don't have to text you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My trash can bucket got stuck on my foot. See that? Joseph. Big thanks to Glacier for the music. We'll have his link to his Bandcamp in the description. Thank you.